Americans toss 1 million extra tons of garbage every Christmas holiday, and we've got simple tips to cut back on waste. Phil Lindeman with Krystal, 93 News. First, both sides of the Eisenhower Tunnel were closed this afternoon for about 1 hour when a vehicle caught fire. The tunnel closed at 1:30 and reopened in both directions at 2:30. Channel 4 News confirmed there were no injuries. CDOT is investigating the cause of the fire. 230 people and counting have raised more than $15,000 for the family of a Loveland ski area employee who was killed on the job late last week. Friends of the Lee family launched the fundraising campaign on youcaring.com for Adam Lee and his wife. The Associated Press reports Adam Lee was killed on December 28th when he was crushed by chairlift equipment. State inspectors confirmed the accident was not caused by a malfunction. Adam Lee leaves behind a wife and 3 children, and the family is still accepting donations. Search Adam Lee on youcaring.com to donate. That's the sound of a helicopter filled with avalanche ordnance taking off near Loveland ski area earlier this morning. Minutes later, a CDOT crew dropped those bombs on Loveland Pass for avalanche mitigation work. CDOT's Stacia Sellers explains why air is the way to go.
They have a mitigation device in the helicopter, so they'll go up, they'll throw it down, and then hopefully we get some pretty significant slides.
CDOT was also blasting on the north side of the Eisenhower Tunnel and near Berthoud Pass today, and it's all in the name of safety.
We want to make sure that we don't have any motorists stuck in case a natural slide does occur. We know we have a lot of backcountry skiers, and we want to make sure we're mitigating for that.
Helicopters are just one piece of the CDOT arsenal. Crews also use a remote triggering system on the Seven Sisters. Those are the iconic rocky chutes on northern Loveland Pass, and then they use guns straight out of World War II.
We also have the Howitzer, which is military arterial, so they shoot that into the mountain.
CDOT sets off multiple avalanches during the season on mountain passes and near heavily used roads. Wrapping paper, Christmas trees, cardboard boxes, and food are the biggest sources of waste during the holidays, and in the past 6 weeks, Americans threw away 1 million extra tons.
We have a very disposable culture.
That was Jessie Burley with High Country Conservation Center. Recycling might not be easy, but Burley says conservation begins with your wallet, and wasteful manufacturers will listen.
A lot of recycling and a lot of waste reduction is cultural and behavioral, and so you as a consumer can make sure that you're not buying those types of gifts, and that puts a demand on the manufacturer to say, we actually don't want this.
Burley says the best way to cut back on waste at the holidays is to plan ahead, separate your recycling now, and then follow through on actually taking it to the recycling center.
We're really after sort of your bottle containers or your yogurt containers, for example, but not your plastic film. So bags are absolutely a no-go.
But holiday waste doesn't end with plastic wrap. Remember the food waste hierarchy.
We have a hierarchy. We want to eat the good food. We want to be able to donate food that's still good. And then we want to ultimately compost food that's no longer edible.
For more conservation tips from HC3, including how to compost food in your own backyard or even a bucket under your sink, see the Krystal 93 YouTube page. That's Krystal with a K. In sports tonight, the Nuggets play the Suns in Denver. Game time is 7 p.m. The Avs have the night off. Phil Lindeman with Krystal 93 News.